So yeah, um, today I'm going to start a new character. I sometimes I like to just like create something that's from something that already exists that I already created, let's say. And in the past, I did this little guy here called the Mega Wawa, which is a Chihuahua, but mega. And I thought of doing like another character in that same universe, if I can call that universe. The reason is because I was looking for like an easy project, something more simple, and this character is basically a like it's not one mesh, but it's pretty close to be just like one mesh. Um, so maybe like it actually will help like feature like what I do when I design, or how simple I try to keep it when I design, what shortcut maybe I use. So so yeah, exactly. I thought I'd keep it simple, but at the very least, this time I might delve a little bit more into like designing, or at least like blocking a character. And the goal is to do a simple render like this at the end. Um, this is just like one shot. Sometimes I do those in Photoshop straight, like using the ZBrush passes. Sometimes I use Keyshot. This one is Keyshot right now. So yeah, the goal is just to keep it like really simple. And yeah, maybe I'm even going to do an STL of this character at the end. Oh yeah, this is the version that I didn't do the back, because for the STL version I did finish the back. Um, the first time I just did the front. So anyways, whatever. So I'm gonna be using this character as like a reference, maybe for height and stuff. So I prepared a decimation. Let me just complete the decimation for this one. Alright, so this is a decimation at 4%. It's going to be more than enough to see the details and everything, and use that as a reference. So it's 1 million polys almost. Okay, there we go. Let's keep it to that. How many polys? Well, before the decimation, I would have to calculate. Just give me a sec. So right now this one is 11 million. It's just a blocking, right? And not everything is like subdivided a lot. It's just meant to be some like block out mesh. So yeah, that's what it is. Anyways, so let's prep my scene and start. So he's just gonna stay on the side like this to use as scale reference. I can always put him back in the center of my scene if needed. And let's start. Let's start with a sphere. As simple as that. So I kind of like have already an idea of what I'm gonna do. I've been thinking about it a little bit. And I think I'm just gonna do like a cat. My parents, they have a Cornish Rex, which is basically a Sphinx cat with hair. I think I'm gonna do just a Sphinx cat, actually, like these cats here. That's gonna basically be like its head, and for the suit, I think he's gonna have like a similar suit, but I'm thinking of like making it look like he has like mechanical arms. So yeah, we're just having fun over here. We're just having fun. So yeah, I'll start just by like doing like just a head, just so that I'm kind of like inspired. And after that, I'll go into like creating the body, like just a gesture of the body, and afterwards the the rest of the blocking. Just organizing a few things over here. All right. Do you like poutine? I've been craving it a lot lately. I love your question. I don't like poutine. It's I find it a bit too intense. Actually, no. I think the reason why it's like I find it's first of all it's like extremely like heavy and caloric, so it doesn't make me feel good. It's extremely caloric, and I actually don't super like it. Like I'm not like a big gravy fan. I'm not a big potato fan. I like cheese, so it basically like sums it up as like, oh, I like the cheese, and I don't know. I'll take a pizza over a poutine. I know it's not very Quebec pride, but hey, you know what? That's what it is. That's what it is. Hello all. Hello Marco. Hello Renato. Doing good. Doing good. I was celebrating the end of my big stream last week by not streaming. So not streaming and instead playing Dead Space. I'm very happy about that. It was a good decision because it was a good game. So since he's going to be using mechanical arms, I don't know if I'm actually going to make, maybe like I'm going to make like a big brain version of this guy. So he's not going to be strong because of some like mutation or brute force like the other, like the Mega Wawa, like this guy. But maybe I'm going to yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, everything is only stipulation. What's the subject today? Kitty cat. But the Sphinx. Awesome job with the frog, thanks. Yeah, it's a kitty. I think I'm gonna go for the ears now. Oh, you know what? Let's use some tools, some cool tools. Hey, Rat Lord. Watch out, Rat Lord, I'm doing a cat. You might want to run away. Alright, let's use this as a base. Okay, so to thicken just parts of it, I'm just gonna make sure that like I get polygroups on both sides. So, oops, oh, it's not gonna work like this. Well, shucks. Let's go back to when it was like this. Nice power move. You know what? The next character that I do, it could be a rat. I think it could be a fun fun kind of like a anthropomorphic animal to do as well. Okay, now that I have the that I have the back, front and the back, I can actually make some areas thicker over here. For the ears, I have to use my reference. I'm not really sure where the ear starts on the skull and everything. Also, it's not like I'm hoping not fall into that pitfall, into that trap, but this is not the kind of like project that I want to spend too much time like with accuracy and that sort of stuff, right? This is going to be one just like mainly for fun. So one of the objective is going to make sure that I keep having fun. And when I don't have fun, well, now we're sounding the red alarm. Red alert. I'd love to do a really grotesque sculpt sometimes, some sort of a refined creature. A normal rat sounds like it would fit that description. Yeah, I mean, go for it, go for it. I encourage you. You have my blessing. How about a Mecha T-Rex? That sounds like a lot of work. Could be. I could try something in this area. Okay, I think I might have enough thickness to transform it into its own mesh. So let's, I guess, dynamish this. What's fun about doing that kind of project is that, like, I touch on a little bit of anatomy, not too much. Then a little bit of like suit design, a little bit of a hard surface. I don't spend too much time. Then I go into rendering, Photoshop pretty quickly. So it's fun for that. Thanks for the follow. Now it must happen. Make it so. The frog ended up being sick. Great job. Looking forward for the cat. 1, 2. Awesome. Oh yeah, I realize it's 2 animals in a row that I do. That was not the purpose. I don't do animals often, actually. Like, really not often. Well, I say that, but like on my horseman, there's like an animal each. How long does it take to finish the Elden Ring turntable? To render it? To render the Elden Ring turntable took, I don't know, like 22 hours. I actually did it twice because the first time I didn't like center it right, I realized. Well, I didn't render it with the right camera. That's what happened. And I actually did it another time afterwards to do like a square version because the framing didn't fit well if I actually did it from the rectangle. So I rendered it like 3 times. So 3 times 22 hours that I just like let run. So basically it ran like all week last week, like during the night. How long does it take to finish the Elden? Yeah, damn, yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. At first, I thought you were going to ask how much time it took me to finish Elden Ring. And the hour is 100 hours. This is about how much time. I was just so. Oh man, I love that game so much. I think about it often. I think about like redoing the game, but I'm like, oh no, I can't. I can't. That would be not okay. So yeah, I'd have to. I'm really not sure how those ears are done. This is a lot of guesswork I'm doing right now. And a dog's barking. Man, we're talking about animals a lot on this stream. Frogs, cats, dogs, rats. Only 100. Yeah, I scrubbed that game a lot. Like near the end, I used a few things just to. There was a few things I wanted to find, and I didn't want to spend too much time at the same time, so I used like a guide near the end to find the last things. Stuff like how to get to a few like secret bosses as well. Like I don't have the patience to really like figure it out by myself. But man, I had fun. I had so much fun. Try to uncover as much as possible. Sadly, I missed out on a good handful of quest line. Not any too crucial one, I hope. Oh, humans are animals too. Yeah. You're right. Correct. Correcto. Oops. Now the eyes are not like sticking out so much of their socket, not like a Chihuahua. I think I'm already gonna give him a little frown. Alright, I'm gonna give him a good frown. Just gonna put my phone on silence. There we go. Hello, nice pussy. Are you talking about the cat on the screen or mine? I love your works. I should have said it. That's cool. Thanks. Oh yeah, the characters of the round table, yeah. Get what you mean. Hey, Medzi. Hello! Ooh, thanks for the sub. That's cool, that's cool. Hey, what character is that? Yours, of course, Medzi. What's doing well, thank you. What character is that? I don't know. I'm just doing a cat, and I'm going to make him fit with the direction of this Chihuahua here, like if they're part of the same world. So yep, for the moment, just having fun. Let's take this opportunity to give them a similar head size. At some point, I think I'm going to have to caricaturize him a little bit because the Chihuahua is somewhat caricaturized. So I'll need to do that. Maybe now. Maybe now. Kibble Max. Yes, exactly. Yep, he's a mean dog. Mean dog. And yeah, the goal is to get it to this level here, basically. So just do like a little render. Not a complex mesh. Keep it in a kind of like blocking. Render it like this, and yeah. Like I said, trying to make it somewhat of a relaxation project, I guess. Yeah, I'll just make them for render, but maybe also for like print, because when I do blocking meshes like this, like automatically they're like meshes that are easier to print and stuff and such. So I might actually just make maybe like an STL version of them, something that can be printed easily. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Is your workflow for this to ZBrush and use Sub D? I mean, since I'm gonna stay in blocking, I might actually stay a lot in Dynamesh and not Z-Remesh so much, but some stuff I might want to Z-Remesh. Like the head, it doesn't cost much to Z-Remesh it and Sub D it, so yeah. But some smaller assets that I'm not even gonna polish, I'm just gonna create straight out of the box. Sometimes I might actually keep it in Dynamesh. It's just Dynamesh is it's kind of like convenient if you're gonna print after, because you already know that your mesh is all closed, all like cleaned and stuff. So it's kind of nice. Toad was amazing. Thank you. Is this the start of a new project? It's the absolute start of the project. The only thing that I did was gather references, and I clicked stream, and now I'm streaming it. Let me just check something. So I'm gonna look at his Chihuahua head again. So yeah, the way that I actually went by the Chihuahua is I really crammed everything, like the eyes, the mouth, really at the bottom of the face, and the head was made bigger. So in terms of like having like a caricatural feel to the cat, like I might actually need to do somewhat of the same. I'm thinking, let's just see if like that same already the changes that I made are better now. But let's just see if it's worth it to go in the same kind of like direction. Yeah, I think I like it. Marco, hi. Did you do design of sci-fi suit of Isaac Clarke in Dead Space remake? Yes, Chaos Mason did the concepts and the 3D model of the Isaac suits. The only thing we didn't do is the human head. That was a scan from an actor and everything, right? You could only use Sculptris Pro to add details, then decimate. Yeah, I don't like that that method actually, to be honest. I'm all here for it. I like to see the very beginning process. I still haven't found my flow in that stage. Yeah, correct. Sometimes it's hard. Hey Marco, is it going? Do you have any plans for doing the fourth Archangel Uriel? No. The for the moment the Archangels, there are three. I'm just doing the main three Archangels. And also I was actually interested to have it because it's like a trinity, right? So there's also part of me that like the fact that it's not the same amount of as the horsemen. It's like the horsemen are four because they are the horsemen, right? But like I like the fact that the others might be teams of different like sizes and such. So no plans right now to do the fourth Archangel, but I have ideas. If ever I do it, I have ideas of like how they're gonna look like. I don't use Sculpt Pro. Is that really popular to use? I mean, it's fine. Personally, I'm not a mega fan of like voxels and stuff. I mean, I like it. It's just it doesn't really work. It doesn't really work well for my taste, so I stay away from it. But in theory, it's wonderful. Huh, 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 huh. It's gonna need a flatter head. So here's a little tidbit of something that I learned about evolution. I'm not like 100% certain. It makes so much sense, and I repeat it all the time. But animals that are predatorial have their eyes facing forward, like you see, like this guy here, his eyes are facing forward, and animals that are more like prey have their eyes on the side of their skull, so that they actually have more vision. So having your eyes at the front like this, you can focus more on something, but having eyes on your side, you have less focus, but you have more range of view. A little tidbit of information. So if you look at a cat right now, a cat is like, it looks like it's a small animal, right? But it is a predatorial animal at its base. So there you go. Even if it was domesticated. Beerus from Dragon Ball Super. I think I know which character you're talking about. The kind of like Egyptian cat? Yeah, for better depth perception. Yeah, exactly. That's why I have eyes on the side of my head. I see now. Funny. What about spiders? I don't know, man. Hello. Hello, Kiart. Draw what I recall spiders sets are used for different functions. Ah, cool. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I'm very proud of the work we did on Dead Space. I can't wait to be able to show the renders of the characters. I mean, you can see them in the game, right? It's the game has like some pretty cool lighting as well, so like the characters look good. But no, we're just looking forward to be able to show the renders and everything. We're working on it right now. I could go for the body at this point with what I did with the head right now. But I think I don't know. I feel like giving it a bit more personality before, just for fun. I'm having fun doing this little cat head. Oh, see, so before and after. And also, I think it's gonna fit more with the style too. Yeah, something like that. Pretty cool. I like it. So you see, like I could already do the Z remesh and do the rest by decimation with this version of the head. Let's do that. Let's duplicate. Let's dynamesh this in one mesh. This one, let's dynamesh, but like much higher resolution. There we go. This one will be Z remeshed. Should be good enough. Let's pre-project this. There you go. Let's place some real eyeballs in this. Not sure how big the eyeballs are, but they're probably pretty big inside of the head. That big? I don't know. I don't think so. It feels more reasonable. There's a lot of the white of the eye that still shows. And cats like this, we don't really see the white of the eye, so maybe they're turned even more to the outside, like this. Actually, let me... Yeah, it's more like this. Hey, let's save that file. So I'm gonna name him Mega Gato. It's going to be his name. Gato for cat in Spanish, of course. Mega Gato. Bum. Alright, you can answer that, of course. The whole design of the game is amazing. Yeah, it is, I really like it. Oh, you're working on layers. I am, like a good boy. He says ZBrush. Yeah, I'm Canadian. Bum. Hi, a long time no see. Yes, indeed, eh? You said the thing. Congrats on finishing the frog. Thank you. Looks epic. Oh man, that reminds me I need to update my ZBrush customization. Yes. What's the next project? The Mega Gato. This kitty over here is going to be a friend of that dog over there. Hey, the Pacifico art. Seems like a fun one. I think it's gonna be fun. There's good chances that it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna have to work on like personalizing the face. Plus, there's all the wrinkles, right? So that's certainly one thing that can be done. I think I'm gonna maybe go for the trying to play with the body shape a little bit. On the dog, is the head separated from the shoulder, arms, chest, etc.? Oh yeah, it's completely split. You see, like that's the mesh itself. I think the arms are separate as well. This big thing over there. See, there's even like nothing in the middle. Eyes are separate. That crest thing, some of the connecting things. So yeah, there's a lot of separation. It's just that there's also a lot of things that are in one piece. Like the whole like pectoral and body is actually one piece. Just the tubing is not. I don't know if it's every cat that has this kind of face underneath all the fur. I really don't think so, but I find that these cats have really something lion-esque about like their skull shape. Thing is, like, maybe they all have this impression when you, you shave them, but I don't know. I feel like Cornish Rexes and Sphinx actually have yeah, more of like that like big nose thing. I'm imagining the cat to be more slimmer than the dog, more elegant. Well, yeah, you'll see I'm actually probably gonna add like a bit like in the direction of like Mewtwo. Um it's not because I want to do like a Mewtwo reference or anything, right? It's just when I envisioned the body of the cat, I was like, oh damn, okay, it's like Mewtwo-esque. Like you'll see, like I'm probably gonna tackle the body relatively soon. So he doesn't have that much big head as the dog at the moment. We'll see later. Let's make the head bigger. Yeah, I'm really trying something. I'm not super sure. I'm really just testing things. Yeah, still not sure if this is what I want. Maybe I should have merged the eyes to the head before doing those tests. That was a bad choice on my part. I think I'll try to project the eyes on the mesh. How much time does it take you to do these hard surface assets? I mean, when sculpting them from rough to finish. Well, I mean, you can just look at my past stream. You'll see how much time it takes me. It depends on the asset. It's very hard to say. I'm wondering, do you always start from a head? You're not doing body proportion blockout. I like to have. I like to do something with the head and like the like I like to start from one asset, make it look decent, and then do the entire blocking afterwards, which is basically what I'm doing right now with this guy here. I just realized you have music in the background. Yeah, I do. I do. It was suggested. Tried it. I liked it. I found a repertoire that is not copyright claimed by any, well, either like Twitch or YouTube, so I'm good now. But I received, like, on when I first tried, I received a few copyright claims. I'm wasting time. This is not important. but I'm fixated on this. There we go. So yeah, already going in the same direction that I did for him. I don't know why I find it like endearing to have the, well, I don't know if endearing is the word, but I kind of like the look to have the face kind of like crammed in at the bottom. Let's exaggerate some of these lines and volumes. That's more fun. It's a more fun shape for the head. Okay, that's cool. I think I think I like where this is going. There's a mean old face. What's the story behind these creatures, if any? Ooh. I don't know. The Chihuahua has been mutated, but since he still has its instincts of being scared of everything, he put on a mech suit to make himself even more stronger, but now he's power hungry. There you go. That's the story. Yeah, shaky cyborg Chihuahua, exactly. And there's something about the ear that's not clear for me at this point. I would need to really look closely at this, and it's so not important for the moment. But let me just try to. get a little bit closer to what I seem to be seeing. Not sure if that's it, but okay. Lore time. So this is clearly good. Yeah. So before and after. So that's after, before, that's what we had. So you see it's less caricatural. Like this is more fun. This one is more fun. I've kind of like deviated from what I see in terms of the references, but that's a much more fun head. And it kind of fits with our dog over here. Have I ever worked with cinematics? No, not really. Let's give him a bit of a wider nose. It's going to be more fun. And it adds some contrast with the dog. I like him. Yeah, I like him, it's cute. Let's put back the eyes. Or I could give him the crazy eyes, like I did for Mega Wawala. I mean these ones. Like he really, he really has crazy eyes on this one. We'll see. Yeah, I think a somewhat bored look. Like, not too mean, a little bit bored. Like, not impressed. I think that's gonna fit well. Yeah, alright, that's cool. Let's go with that. There's gonna be also like all the wrinkles and such and whatever. But that more has to do with like the personality, so we don't necessarily need that right now. I think we can go for the body now. We could also we could also give him the There we go. That's what he would look like if it was a kitty instead. Yeah, if the head doesn't really work. Anyways, it was a fun little experiment. Like I said, the goal of this one is just to have fun. Only fun, 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 fun. Maybe the cat is the brain between the two. Yeah, well, actually, you know what? Because of the like Sphinx cat, they have like this kind of like skin on their head. It kind of looks like brain. I was actually thinking of maybe having like maybe his brain exposed. Not sure. We'll see. Hey Marco. Hey Holden only. Good to see you. Awesome. Of course, with the first well. Fits well. What's the idea behind the project, Marco? Nothing. Just having fun. Just having fun, like I said. Only fun, 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 fun. Just fun. Plain old fun. Mo, hey, what's up? What is up? All right. So let's go. Let's go with the body. I think I'm gonna merge the head and the eyes temporarily so I can actually move them if needed. Like maybe I can make him a bit smaller than the Chihuahua. Even if in real life, a Sphinx cat's probably much bigger than a Chihuahua. A cat friend for T-Dog? Yeah. Everybody needs a friend. Yeah, it also gives me some Pinky and the Brain vibes. You'll see what I'm thinking of doing with him. My dog would never have a cat friend. One day he's going to destroy my window trying to kill my next door neighbor cat. Pretty good, pretty good. I hope you don't like your windows. I hope you're not too attached. I don't even think that I did like the underneath anatomy for the dog. I think I just went with the shape, but for this one I'll take not the longest way home, but a long way home. So rare that I sculpt anatomy. Let's have fun with it. Bingus cat. Is it Bingus cat? Oh wait, okay. Bingus is a meme. I just understood. What's the origin behind Chaos Mason's name? It's to well, chaos as in chaos, chaotic. It's just spelled in a more fun way, and Mason as like makers. So the makers of chaos, basically, or making with chaos, I should say. That's not making chaos, but making with chaos. Making using the material chaos, as in anything changing, that sort of stuff. Let's save this. Alright, let's use curve tube snap. That's really just to make the legs. Boop. Maybe not like this. Come on. I'll duplicate them to have arms. Split them into their own mesh. Oh, that might be a bit high, the resolution for the legs. And as I did with the head, I might actually start with something and land with something else after, so we'll see. Dog cop, cat cop. Cool. So I'm using move with backface in order to actually add mass without dragging the other side of the sculpt. So technique I like to do. don't know if I'm gonna give him three like segments on his, like, well, we all have three segments, but I mean, like, I think I'm gonna. I don't want them to merge though. Like bionic bodies merged into a complex futuristic thing. Yeah, kind of. And for the arms. By the way, I'm really not convinced for the legs. It's just temporary. Actually, you know what? I just changed my mind on something for the legs. Let's duplicate them. I'm gonna make them like stumps. Yeah, I think I have an idea. Kitty slumped. Yeah, well, you know what? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Sorry, I was in my head for a bit. What I'm thinking of doing is, I said at the beginning of the stream, is I think I'm gonna have him have two mechanical arm on each side sticking out from a backpack or something, and I think I'm gonna make him two scrawny arms that are basically just like arm crossed, if he's not he doesn't have to do anything, and I'm going to actually have these the size of the thighs are actually going to be some robotic stuff, it's a rig that actually helps him stay up. So basically it's going to be a scrawny anatomy supported by a rig. I think I'm going to go for that. And I think it's all going to make sense once I actually fusion everything. Not fusion, but once I illustrate everything together. But I'll get to that. I'll get to this. Well, thank you, Red Lord. I appreciate this. Not being sarcastic, by the way. I appreciate that. Now the thing is, I might not give him a tail, since I'm going to head in the same direction as this guy over here. Like if like that thing was enough evolution for them to like not have it. We'll see. Like really the way I'm envisioning it, the cat is gonna give like a lot of sass, basically. Thanks for the follow. Alright, let's go for the arms this time. Now, the arm crossed means that I'm going to kind of like I'm going to actually have to do like one arm first and then duplicate it and Okay. You know what? Let's do just one arm at a time. It's going to be easier to handle. Is the kitty male or female? I don't know yet. I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I'm learning how to do figures, and I wonder how much easier it is to separate things. Lower arm, and it's better to have full body rig sphere. Well, you know, like me, I like to build like this way in kind of like many parts, but like there is like once I have all the parts visible, I'm actually going to do like a big revisit of everything. So I'm creating them in separate meshes just for it to be like easier to get like the gestures at least that I want. But the calibration of the entire body, like I find that sometimes it goes better if I just like merge everything. Maybe sometimes except for the arms. Like I really like to have the body and the legs together and the head, but like sometimes the arms I keep them like separated, I'd say. But sometimes I just unify everything. But if I'm to keep one thing separate, it would be the arm. Maybe also the head for a technical reason, but not for like practical reason. And like you said, I don't think there's a right answer, but there's a right there's going to be a right answer for you at some point for sure. I think. But I say that, and you know what? I've been some stuff I've been changing them my entire career workflows. I just experiment with them. Like I like give it things a chance. Stay open-minded, that sort of stuff, right? Anything that's comfortable to work with, problem-free in my opinion. Yeah, of course. You do this just for figurines, though? What if you're going to do two figurines of the same character? What if you're going to do two figurines, same character? Would you start with a pose, do as much as possible, and then pose and refine? Yes, exactly. Yeah. Like when I do, let's say two poses for, let's say I would have to do a character with two poses. I would actually like do a full blocking of the A pose, but blocking, right? Like nothing should be polished, and then I'm going to do like test poses to figure out like yeah. To figure out the composition and everything else that I want. Yep, exactly. Are these too small arms? Too small for the arms? Maybe a bit too small. Like for this one, since his arms are crossed, I'm never going to merge the arms together. It would be such a burden to actually have to merge those. I mean, I could, right? But it would complicate things. It almost becomes like a sculpting exercise if I do that. Which I'm up to the challenge, don't get me wrong, but I'm not looking for a challenge. I'm looking for what? Huh? Can somebody say it? What I'm looking for with this model? Fun, yes. Fungi, exactly. Wow, it's cool. I feel like people are listening. Yeah, I'm looking for fun and fungus. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to duplicate the arm, put it on the other side. I realize there. I have to cross my arms myself, so this one is... Okay, the one that's coming from the back, I'm going to actually do something about it, something special about it. I'm actually gonna have him or her actually have it. Not sure. I'm not sure what's the gender of that dude. Same time, probably will not need one. What about where the arm meets the shoulder? Well, I mean, at some point, like if you're doing like a naked model and you need to merge, I would probably like merge near the end or something, I guess. Or I would definitely merge before doing the posing the final model, let's say. But like for blocking and stuff, there's no need. I find like you can, like kind of like you could probably just merge without like welding, let's say, in the same subtool and hide the same way that I did for the ears at some point. Maybe. Would you cover with clothing? That's actually a great way of hiding that they're not connecting. I often do that when I can. Fun, 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 fun. A good time. Yes, Fungus, The Last of Us. PTSD. Quite the size of quad muscles. Yeah, it's going to be robotic later. Big fan. Hey, thanks. Oh no, you're talking to somebody else. Oh boy. Alright, so I kind of like wanted to have like his fingers up, like 2 fingers. Just like if like the fingers are like a control for something, and he's like giving a direction, maybe to his like rig arms at the back. Or maybe just an attitude thing. Like I said, it's gonna be a cat with sass. Cat with sass. Sassy kitty. Cat with sass. Cat with sass, sassy kitty. Probably 2 username on OnlyFans. Not username, but content producers. All right. So you see, I got like pretty much like all the limbs there. Well, I mean, I'll need also the 2 mechanical arms, but like I'm gonna want to do some calibrating of like the line and everything. So soon, like if it didn't have like the 2 mechanical arms to do at the back, I would probably jump right onto that. Well, actually, you know what? No, I can jump right into that. It's just some really like looking forward to do the line. Sorry. Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to do the mechanical arms. That's what I mean. But I think I should maybe probably like make sure his anatomy and that shape is good. Yeah, I could do the mechanical arms later. But like the way I see the mechanical arms, to give you an idea, is like they're going to be like almost like gorilla arms, like going on the sides. But it looks good though. It's like waving back at someone who was waving at someone else. Rat Lord, it's okay. We're all here, so it implies that we're big fans already. Thank you. Will they have toe beans? Probably, I guess. We'll see. I mean, like the Mega Wawa, the dog, has like mechanical arms, so there's none of that. But I'm I don't think I'm gonna put mechanical arms on the kitty, so probably like, yeah, some little toe beans. I really like how the silhouette is turning out. Cool, thanks, awesome. Yeah, I'm happy too. We're not there yet. There's still some stuff to do, but you know what? Getting there, getting there. Let's save that. Okay, and like I said, I'm really torn. Should I do the mechanical arm or like the silhouette? I can maybe like do like the intention of the mechanical arms. Okay, let's try that. I can hardly contain myself. That's actually something that happens to me often. I just look at my model and I see like 5 things that needs to be done, and I just like don't even know like where to start. I get so excited. Okay. Oops. Ah, come on. All right, there we go. Okay, let's find that silhouette. Oh, just that line also changes everything. Yeah. Of course. But you see, that's gonna be the thing. I'm just gonna have to find the proportion that feels good. Maybe it doesn't need to go that up. Ratlord, did I answer your question earlier? I'm not sure if... I mean, did I answer it well? I mean, not sure if I got to the right point with it. I did. All right. Good. All right, so the mechanical arm, I'm wondering if they should actually be like giant kitty paws or really just like massive gorilla arms. Because at first I'm thinking like gorilla arms, just because like it's gonna create like a contrast. The fact that it's a cat. Maybe I'll have to think about it or try both. Just picking your brain, yeah. I'm at work right now, texture painting, so I can't get too in-depth asking question, unfortunately, but any info, even if it's just sharing what you do, helps me out. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I mean, my method of working is like especially for like doing like collectibles, so like a character that's going to be posed at the end, and the point is actually that pose. Is it's really like once I have the blocking, I'm really going to go into testing with the blocking, testing the final composition of everything. Like my archangels, for example, like I really had the like death pose. Well, actually, you know what? Let me save this for a sec. Actually, let's save also on a different iteration. Let me show you. Where do I have this? This. Oh yeah, I think it's right there. So I mean, for the people who saw like the Zebra Summit, I'm not going to really like show anything new, but just to show you. So like these characters were basically like the renders for not the renders, sorry, the design for like their suit for each of the 4 horsemen. And once I actually had these finished, and also the horse, right? Like this was the blocking of the horse, right? There's some weird materials on it. That was the blocking for the horse, right? And once that I actually had this, I basically put like them in pose right away, like this, so I could check like the whole composition and everything. But you see, it's still like the blocking, right? There's nothing really like special, but like all the indication of the design are present on the character anyway at this point. And like this, I could actually make sure that like the pose is where I want it to be, and I did that for each of the 4 horsemen. So that little blocking, that super sketch blocking, yeah. If I do that for a client, I might actually make sure that the blocking looks a little bit more finished, a little bit more polished or detailed, because there's still like a lot of like guesswork, I'd say, right now. But yeah, you can always just decide how much you finish the blocking before going to that stage. But that stage for me is like crucial because it is really going to define the end result, right? Like where I'm really heading at the end. Might actually make me change a few of design choices and that sort of stuff. So yeah. There's not always a right answer anyway, it's just about different approaches. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm right now. I'm doing a figurine of Amelinea. Oh, you are kidding me? From Elden Ring? You got her pose decently, but I need to build up her base before I get too much. Oh my god, that's super cool. I cannot wait to see that. It's all a new process for me, but I'm really excited in that. But you did these block out, then you pose them. Yes, for the block out of the 4 horsemen, absolutely. I don't know why, but this character looks a lot like Freezer. Yeah, I guess. Teach me. You're such godlike, bro. Your workflow is perfect. Thank you. Yeah, Melania from Learning. She's never known defeat with me, so so I need to play her tribute. Yeah, Melania was the hardest boss. It was really hard to beat her. When I beat her, I think I almost had like a heart attack. at the end. I wonder if there's... is there something I can show? Yeah, I probably can show that, I guess. Wait, let me put that off screen for a second. Shogun, pose, decimations, render. Let's open this. I work in a game studio, so I'm trying to learn both games and figurines. Very different. Yes, it is. When I started to learn figurine, I just did it on my own, and I really liked it. Okay, all right. I guess I'm going to remove the... Wow, it's really lagging. Is this a decimation? No, that's my actually... That's the... It's not the blocking. That's the final result. That's the horse for the Shogun Batman that I did. Why did it... And I don't have the Batman on top? Okay, that's not a good example. This is actually like a decimation of the horse that I blocked. No, this is not a good example. Okay, Shogun, Batman, scene, your base, spear, render, decimation. So decimation for the render? I'm sure I had like the blocking over here. Horseman leg, horseman pose. Posed. Scene, new base, spear. Render decimation, revision 5. Huh. Crossbow, flask, banana, horse prop, katana, spear tile. No, okay, whatever. But I mean, basically the example that I showed with these here is really like the way that I go by things. Anyways, so let's continue with that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make them... I went for a direction that I'm not sure for a second. Uh, um, I remember on one of your stream you were saying that you have imposter syndrome. Is it still a thing? Since it was a while ago. Oh no, I still have imposter syndrome. I actually I had the huge a huge flaring of it recently, and it actually stopped me from doing 3D for a couple of weeks. Except the frog, I was able to continue with the frog though. But I mean, it stopped me on a few projects and stuff. So yeah, I had a pretty bad one recently. Pretty bad one. Yeah, I do games models at work, but figurines are all my own. Yeah. But I think most of us live off of YouTube tutorials anyway. Yeah, no, I personally am not making any money with that, with the YouTube and all that thing. I'm making a good zero actually. This is really for fun and stuff. Like everything, all the remuneration that I do is really from my company, from Chaos Masons. Thank you for the advice. Hey, no problem. When did you start sculpting, by the way? Ooh, 12 years ago? 13, something like that? A while. I'm starting to become slowly like one of those old veterans. I don't know if imposter syndrome will ever go away. Yeah, no, that's the thing. I don't think it goes. I don't think it goes away. I think maybe like with a lot of therapy, just some maturing or growing, sometimes it can actually like soften a little bit. But it's like imposter syndrome comes from like stuff that is like really deep, like incrusted, like deep in you, and it's really popular. Like everybody has it, so like a lot of people have it. So it's just something that happens. Ancient. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. How to deal with empathy. I can't get back to 3D. Well, I mean, that's what my imposter syndrome was giving me empathy. For sure. I think, to be honest, I think fighting empathy starts with not being too hard on yourself and stopping for a while and really rediscover like what you find is fun about it. Because, yeah, I remember when I was not really sure, like when I had like this burnout / empathy / imposter syndrome flares. I was trying to do a project and I didn't like anything that I was doing, and then I basically I did like a couple of concepts. That was for my elementals, right? Did a couple of concepts and everything, and yeah, I don't know. It's just it didn't work. I didn't like it, so I actually took a break and I actually asked for people to help me, and they did like a few iteration on the subject and everything, and then they gave me like their iterations and stuff, and I looked at it. At this by that time, like I was actually starting to feel like better about myself and everything, and I looked at what they did, and they did like really awesome things. And then I look at like the old things that I did, and the old things that I did, like what I ended up choosing for like my final choice for the designs and everything, ended up actually being very close to what I did at first, right? So I think that like I was able to do like things that were good, but it was just really hard for me to feel that it was good. And I think that sometimes that's what it is. It's like you don't lose your talent. Your talent is there, and like you not becoming to be not good at something, but sometimes it's just that like you don't have like you lost your drive, and sometimes you'll just think that everything sucks and everything and whatever. But things don't suck. It's just you have the feeling that it sucks, and what's hard about that is actually finding the motivation to maybe finish something or whatever. But yeah, that was for me the thing that was hard, and I actually needed to take a step back to really rediscover what I like about things. How to deal? Yeah. I wonder where we'll all be in 10 years. Yeah, I don't know. It's a really good question. Finding it really hard on myself, but in a way I find I'm really hard on myself, but in a way it keeps me going because I can't live feeling dissatisfied. I just keep trying until I'm happy. Yeah, I mean that's how I work actually for most things as well. And I think it's a good thing, but sometimes you need like also like a pat on the back and that sort of stuff. Tell yourself that like, no, that's good what you're doing, and yeah. So I guess like balance, like everything in life, good balance. Miguel, merci pour le subscribe. C'est pas mal cool. It's nice to know that those who we are inspired by are struggling. Yeah, yeah, and it's because it's easy to think that like people like when they do like nice things and they put it out on the internet that their life is super like pink and everything is fine or whatever. But no, sometimes there's a lot of struggling to get there. I'm starting to get really hungry. Good job with the Dead Space stuff. To you and all Chaos Mason team, by the way. Merci, merci. Harry, it's nice to have friends who remind you how hard you work and how far you've come. Yeah, absolutely. I was really inspired by Mike Nash, Fredio Tedeschi, Vitaly Bilgarov, and you. Oh wow, cool! Thanks for putting me in that powerhouse right there of artists. Yeah, they inspire me a lot as well, for sure. And I mean, Furio is pretty much like the person that well, one of the person that really made me like explore this like style of like sculpting and everything. Like I owe a lot to Furio. He's a good friend also. Cedric, like me, Cedric, Furio. Like there's like some similarities in the approach and the style of things, and it's we all. I think it's fair to say that like Cedric and I like we took that from took parts of it from Furio at least, at the very least. And Mike Nash and Vitaly for their design language and stuff. Also very cool. All right, so I just realized that I've been actually sculpting this without really concentrating on it. Like I've been not really paying attention to it, so I'm just gonna take a sec, really look at it. Maybe it's time that I actually just like move on to something else. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to end that stream in not too long because I need to go take care of my son soon. So that's one thing. Let's just give one last shot to this silhouette. Yeah, I think something like that. I'll have to revisit like how I want the arms to be. Like I'm not sure if I'm not sure for what shape I'm going for, but at the very least in terms of like general gesture and everything, I think that's fine. So let's put the dog beside. So you see, why actually I was aiming for like maybe smaller, is because I knew that with the mechanical arm he was going to be bigger. So maybe I'll revise the, the size of things as well. But yeah. We'll see. Food stream, yes. Yeah, if you want to watch me finish Dead Space while I'm eating, be my guest. I could actually stream that. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. But I wanted to take membership from Mike right before he passed away. Yeah, that's sad. I was actually supposed to do like a podcast or something with him like not too long before that, and I was like, "Fuck, man." Yep, that's something that's not gonna happen, unfortunately. Man, that's so fucking sad. So fucking sad what happened. Bro, you are definitely amongst them at the quality and style level of things. Well, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the compliment. Have you done traditional sculpting before? Nah, no. I really started in digital. I drew before, but nothing like super intense. A child. Yes, a child. That's how I call it also. Child, come here. That was a shock to the whole community. Yeah. You can say that again. You can say that again. Anyways, okay, so you know what? I'm calling this stream done for the moment. Like it's the end of the working day for me. Well, before I take a break and work at night now. And then my brain is kind of like fried. So yeah, I think I'm gonna. But you see, like just from doing that, I've been working for what, 2 hours? Yeah, just for those like 2 hours right now, and what I got with this right now, I'm like, okay, well, I trust that I can go forward with this, and I'm gonna like it just by like doing this gesture and focusing on those like big shapes and everything. Like I think this is gonna be all right. At the very least, I know I'm gonna have fun like pursuing this model here. So yeah, there we go. So I hope that was fun. I know people, some people were kind of like not happy with the fact that when I started the mantis and when I started the frog, that I kind of like had the base of their anatomy. Normally I like to work on this part like alone in peace and everything. But yeah, there you go. I did it, everyone. Bravo, Marco. Bravo, you did it. Joke aside, I hope that was useful for people, and yeah, I'll continue that stream pretty soon, I guess next week. Yeah. Just gonna check the chat a little bit. I missed what was said. Awesome work today. Thanks. Mike Nash passed away in January 2021. Yeah, man. This is definitely a fun looking model. Are you gonna make the arms more feline? I don't know. I think for the big mechanical arms, I think I'm gonna stick with the gorilla arms, kind of. And for him, yeah, I might actually go for like some like feline-esque paws, maybe. We'll see. Easy clap. Confrontation, very cool stuff. Thank you. Yeah, rest in peace for sure. Rest in peace, Mike Nash. Have a good day, Marco. Chaos Masons, thanks for the stream. It's my pleasure, Rat Lord. I hope to see you soon as well as everyone on the stream right now. Thanks for joining in. Wow, that was super nice. And yeah, I guess that I'll do a raid. Yeah, I'll do a raid just for fun, huh? Might as well. If I just quit like this, it might be a waste. If we do a raid, maybe we're gonna make somebody else happy. Let's do this, and there we go. Boom. Let's raid. Let's raid. Yeah. All right. On that note, I wish you everyone a good night, day, evening, whatever you want. Choose it, and I'll see you. I'll see you in a week or something. Let's raid. All right. Cool. Everyone have fun. Ciao, ciao.